Hello everyone, Matthew Hawkins back again. Now, this weekend, the world's biggest and greatest sporting event is taking place. I'm obviously talking about the Super Bowl. Yeah, there'll be some people that will beg to differ, I guarantee that. I respect their opinion because, well, let's face it, we're all entitled to our own opinions. And you get that right, kids. We're all entitled to our own opinions. But anyway, this is about the Super Bowl. But now, for those in America, as well as worldwide, you have the option, if you're not too keen on the football side of it, to watch the halftime show this year featuring Katy Perry with an appearance from Lenny Kravitz. Watch that. But also, for those of you in the United States, if you're not too keen on the football side and you're not liking the game, there's the commercials. So most of you will be thinking, why are we getting someone who's British, who's never been to America during a Super Bowl? I've been during the summer, if you're wondering, but the Super Bowl is in January and February. Doing a video about the commercials. Well, I have watched some. I've watched quite a few actually on this video sharing site you might have heard of, and you're on it right now, YouTube. But as well, they'll also be available on NFL.com. But anyway, here is my top 5 favourite Super Bowl. Now, due to rights restrictions, and obviously I do not want to risk getting done for copyright, I'm not going to include the commercials that are featured in this countdown. However, what I am going to do is put them in the links, if any of them are still floating about on YouTube, in the description below. Now, if you get annotations on, now you see to this side of the screen you'll have the list as it goes on. Well, I'm going to put an annotation. And then you just click, and then it'll go straight there if you feel you don't want to look in the description. If you want to look at it straight away. But anyway, now let's get on with the countdown. Now this is how it's going to work. For each commercial, it's 1 per Super Bowl and 1 per brand. So basically, you've got your top 5, and in this countdown, each brand is only allowed 1 commercial. Not only that, 1 Super Bowl is only allowed 1 commercial. So that means you're not going to get 2, say, from last year's Super Bowl. So number 5 is my favourite advert from Super Bowl 44. It's KGB's first ever Super Bowl commercial. Now, it was titled on foxsports.com as I Surrender, but on YouTube as either Sumo or whatever. Now, the link will be in the description below. Last time I checked, it is still floating around on YouTube, and it is my favourite. You learn a little bit of Japanese as well, but I'm not sure if it actually means what they say it is in the advert. So yeah, number 5, KGB and their Sumo advert. And now at number 4, it's the first ever Super Bowl commercial that I ever saw back in 2007, even though this was for Super Bowl 40 back in 2006. Now, I didn't know how big the Super Bowl was. I did not really. I watch the NFL occasionally, but not the strong car following the NFL that I have now. But anyway, I love this Pizza Hut advert. I mean, there's the one with Jessica Simpson, but really, at the time I was watching it, I was starting to get a little bit of Muppet fever, and it's the one with Miss Piggy, and that was absolutely amazing, and hopefully it's still floating about. I will have checked it, but it will either be on there, or down in the description. So that number 4, Pizza Hut advert with Miss Piggy from Super Bowl, the big Super Bowl 40. Should be that. Yeah. Number 3, it's the oldest commercial on this list from Super Bowl. Let me just do the math. 27, if my calculations are correct. So back in 1993, it was the infamous McDonald's advert with Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, and the greatest Celtics player of all time, Larry Bird. Yeah, basketball players in a basketball featured commercial for the Super Bowl, the biggest event in American football. And yet they did, for Super Bowl 44, did a recreation of this with LeBron James and Dwight Howard. But since I've already got an ad for Super Bowl 44 on this list, I couldn't even put it in. So number 3, McDonald's with Nothing But Net, or the Showdown as it's labelled, and hopefully that's still mucking about on YouTube, so you can go check that out as well. So number 2, it's a Budweiser advert. Yeah, I'm under 18, but I still love these beer adverts. I mean, the Budweiser have known to have some great Super Bowl ads over the years, most notably What's Up from 2000, I think it was, or the infamous Frogs from 1995. So, you know, Bud. Why? Why? But anyway, this one goes out to the one for Super Bowl 47, the Clydesdales ones, and it's just the reason why I put it here is just it really grabs the attention. It really shows how much a man loves his Budweiser Clydesdale, and you know the relationship he had with this horse to go be a Budweiser Clydesdale. But I don't want to give it too much away. You might want to check it out. I'll try and hope it's still mucking about on YouTube. But that is number 2, Budweiser Clydesdales. Now, most countdowns of something like this today, normally, before they get to the number 1 pick, let's put some honourable mentions. And I'm going to do that. I mean, yeah, you know, WatchMojo.com do that with their top 10s. Kick TV is starting to do that with their top 5s. You know what? Why don't I jump on the bandwagon and do my honourable mentions? Now, they're going to be in a separate list of links in the description if they're mucking about now. So, as you can see, it's clearing up and we're going to do the honourable mentions. Now, I've actually got a list, so not direct contact with the camera. So, anyway, we've got another one. Now, the rule is, it's not the golden rules of 1 pair brand, 1 pair Super Bowl. So, the ones that just missed the cut or couldn't get into the cut due to the fact that there was already one there for that Super Bowl or for that brand. So we've got the Tide Miracle Stain of Super Bowl 47. Now that one's good. Joe Montana, Jets fan, as you can see. Now this one from Super Bowl 45 is absolutely amazing. The Pepsi Max Revenge. I'm not sure if that's still mucking about. Hopefully that is. If it is, it'll be in the description or it'll be on this side of the screen here. Yes, this side. Not I would say that, but no, it would be wrong because it's a mirror. But anyway, yeah. And we've got the frogs, the famous frogs. You know, Budweiser. Obviously, the reason why that missed the cut was because of the because we have the Clydesdales on there, and we've got another Pepsi one here. Now, from Super Bowl 46, now, for those of you in the United States, now, the first ever winner of the American version of the X Factor was winning it as part of the prize. So, the one featuring Melanie Morrow and Elton John. So, those are your honourable mentions. I know I'm trying to rush them, but hopefully you got something out of them. But now, let's get on to animals. So, we've had cute, adorable frogs. 2, learning a bit of Japanese. 2, Miss Piggy. Also, Larry and going nothing, a Showdown and going nothing but net. But what could beat all of them, in my opinion, remember this is my opinion, obviously a lot of people will beg to differ and say, oh, why are you picking that one? Now, it's an NFL related advert from Super Bowl 45. The first Super Bowl I actually watched. I didn't watch it live, but I managed to watch it in full. That was the first one I did. Now, it was the brand American one, and I think that's still mucking about on YouTube. So, still hanging about on YouTube. So, I will put the link in. And this is my favourite advert of all time, Super Bowl ad, because for the main reason, I just liked how it's all the clips, all building up for the Super Bowl, all for the parties. And this is what made me really want to have a Super Bowl party in the future. I absolutely loved this advert. I adored it. That was my favourite advert for the Super Bowl of that year, definitely. And, well, 3 years on, I managed to have a Super Bowl party, but hopefully soon I can have a really good, nice big blowout. So NFL brand American is number 1, because it made me really want to have a Super Bowl party. I managed to 3 years later, but hopefully soon I can actually have a good one, a real nice one. Alright, so that's my top 5. What do you think of it? I mean, I bet a lot of people will beg to differ. I mean, Pepsi, who did I miss out? Which classic ones I missed out? You'd think, me being a Jets fan, I'd have the one with Broadway Joe and Farrah Fawcett, but nah. As you notice, most of them are a lot more modern ones, like more recent ones. Hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, if you have an opinion, if you disliked some, didn't like where I put some of them ads, the ones that I missed out, let me know in the comments. But obviously, taking into account this was of my opinion and no one else's, But obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So feel free to give your top 5s in the comments. And check out them adverts. You can still find them on YouTube in the description below or on this side of the screen. I think, yeah, this side of the screen. So like and subscribe to the video, and I'll hopefully see you all next